Hello, hello everyone. Welcome to first of my co-host, Viviane Heller. Woohoo! Viviane is
Hi,
here.
John. Hi, everyone.
And welcome to our show on both Viviane Heller and John Binney YouTube channels. We are live and in the replays. We're helping you today with I usually try and say this as fast as possible. I don't know if I can quite touch the screen to do it. Quantum psychic Akashic readings, clearings, healings, predictions, spirit guides, past lives, future timelines, pet healing, psychic mediumship, home clearing, and more. So we're excited to help you with your requests. You put them in all capitals, as Viviane has already said in the chat. If you're commenting on the video, you'll notice no one else is chatting. And so swipe over and you'll see the live chat with more people chatting and putting lots of things in capitals. Um, so hello to everyone that's here. Thank you for joining us. When you put your requests in, we randomly pick them. I make a funny noise like this, beep boop, and then we'll just ask you to say hello in the chat, and if your name is called, and then we'll do our best to service your request. And if you're asking on behalf of any other being, including pet, animal, um, husband or wife, partner, child, friend, whatever it is, whoever they are, please do ask their permission first, as we won't do any work that doesn't have permission of the receiver. And today we're on for just over an hour. I can do, Viviane.
Mm-hmm.
I have to shoot off in my camper van up into the big city
Mm-hmm.
where or there was this morning. I don't know if they're out there yet. But there's some wildfires at Arthur's Seat, which is an ancient volcano at the very center of the city. Right, it was the view of when I worked at Amazon. It was the view that we had from the center. So hoping
Mm-hmm.
it's keeping safe, and I can smell it from here,
Uh-huh.
even though it's 30 something miles away. So, oh, and Diane says you're both glowing today. Thank you, Diane. That's very kind. So yeah,
Thank you, guys.
anything else we need to cover before we get started, Viviane?
And now I think we're good. Yeah.
Fantastic. I'll go ahead and create a safe space. So if you'd like to join us, we'll create the safe space that helps both protect your energy and what you receive through today's messages and healings, and also Viviane and I and our connections with our guides, archangels, higher selves, whoever we choose to connect with. So let's all begin by taking in a deep breath through the nose and breathe out what no longer serves our highest good, nice and loud. Breathe in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out any fear, shame, anxiety, or pain, nice and loud. And breathe in through the nose, nice and deep. Breathing out any remaining low vibration energy or emotion that no longer serves you, nice and loud. And continue to breathe deeply and calmly as it feels right for you. Focus your attention in the very center of your heart, where your golden divine spark enters your human form. And from the center of your heart, extend a cord of light, of golden light, up through the top of your head, into the sky and into space and through the stars, reaching all the way up to the highest frequency, dimension you can imagine, and there connecting your light cord into the highest dimension of the source of love of this universe. Remain connected into source and extend your light cord down to the stars and sky, back down to the top of your head and into your heart once more. And as you allow your heart to continue to gently open, extend a cord of light from the center of your heart downwards, down through the root of your spine and deep into the earth, all the way down until you reach the very core of Mother Earth. And there, connecting your light cord into Mother Gaia's crystalline heart, as we send her so much love and gratitude at this time. Remain connected into Gaia's heart and extend your light cord back up through the layers of the planet, up through the root of your spine and into your heart once more. And now from the center of your heart, together with the light of love, of source of love above, and Gaia's light, expand out a golden bubble of protective light to surround all aspects and dimensions of you, above, below, in front and behind, extending out around 2 meters out. And set the intention for this golden bubble of protective boundary that only energies and entities with your permission, with your highest good, your love and compassion, can see you, access you, or exist within this space or within you. All other energies and entities must leave immediately. Into your safe space, invite in your spirit guides, your higher self, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Metatron, Source, and Gaia. And ask at this time for their guidance, clearing, healing, protection, and also to access Akashic records. And through space and time, we create a golden protective bubble around all of us in the live streams and replays across John and Viviane's channels. And we set the intention for this session space that only energies and entities with Viviane and I's permission, with all of our highest good, love, and compassion, can see us, access us, or exist within this session space or within us. All other energies and entities must leave immediately. Inviting in for Viviane and I, our guides, our higher selves, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Metatron, Source, and Gaia. And we set the intention for today's session to support you with your quantum psychic Akashic readings, clearings, healings, and predictions. And so it is. I feel that was somewhat record time. So thank you to everyone who's been putting their requests in. I think you're still muted, Viviane. I don't know if you wanted to come off mute yet.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Thank you.
That's okay.
Yes, wonderful. Thank you all for putting your requests in caps. Would you like to go first today? I did go first the last
It would be a
session.
pleasure.
Mhm.
John's choosing your next request. He's about to make the beep noise. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. Okay. Oh, Mangled Unicorn. I just love your name. Let us know if you hear Mangled Unicorn. We've only just started, so hopefully you're still here after 8 minutes. Let us know, Mangled Unicorn, if you're here.
She's here.
Yes. Fabulous. Thank you. And sorry for your loss. Losses you've been saying. Can I get a message from my dad, Marcus, passed in January? Grandma and Gramps are both having renal failure too. I'm helping as best I can, but I'm scared. Oh, thank you for your request. So I think from this request, we're focusing on a message from your dad, Marcus. Okay, so let's just ask. I'm going to ask both Mangled Unicorn and your dad, Marcus, to step forwards as well into our session space. We'd like messages for Mangled Unicorn at this time, please. And Mangled Unicorn is saying, yes, please. He would be who would like to talk to about this, of course. I felt his energy come in very quickly, quite a strong energy, and I find it quite hard to put other people's energies into words. His energy now feels like a firecracker. I don't know how it feels to you, Viviane.
I'm scanning the.
Sorry, what was that?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand your question.
I was
We
just wondering how Marcus, we invited her dad, Marcus, into the session. I was just asking how you felt his energy was, or if you felt him yet.
I feel like he's coming in strong.
Yeah. You know, often we get messages from past other loved ones. They'll say things like, "I'm safe," you know, I'm okay. Like, don't worry about me. I feel a key message from Marcus, first of all, is that his energy is strong and has continued to expand since his death. He's saying he never knew about his past lives and the true breadth of his soul and capabilities. And this is something he's excited to continue to learn about now that he's left his human body. Okay, and for our request, Marcus, can you help us with Mango Unicorn's request, especially about Grandma and Gramps? He's he's just showing me some some visuals and trying to explain this almost through a metaphor. It's unusual. um, what he's showing me is the message for you, Mango Unicorn, is um, imagine you have a boat, like what are they called? These hovercrafts, and they have a hovercraft that can hold a heavy weight on top, and then underneath can be an air cushion. And what he's showing me is the hovercraft that you can be Mango Unicorn. You can be this cushion underneath, and that the load that this hovercraft is carrying on top is your grandma and Gramps, and they've very much chosen their own journey, right? They've chosen their souls have chosen their path, even if though them in this incarnation aren't fully conscious and fully aware of the different experiences. And so, for example, for the renal failures, one of the examples regarding their health is Marcus was showing me that while you can you can offer your love and support and be there for them, that it's fantastic and it really does help them on their journeys, especially towards the end of their lives. But what I saw is that if the hovercraft goes up, and this analogy goes up onto the rocks, um, and starts to get torn, then everybody loses. So in this case, what he's saying is that if you try too hard and put them ahead, for example, them ahead of your own health, um, and you feel responsible for how their health and safety, then what can happen is you can also end up suffering. And as a result, they will also suffer too. They won't be any happier since you're unhappy. Um, and so this is really just guidance to say, by all means, be their support, be their cushion through this difficult journey that they're going through. But know that please keep your cup filled. Look after yourself and draw boundaries where you feel that it's if you're giving too much, because there's also an aspect of free will where their souls have chosen this journey, and I can't agree with every decision that my soul or especially my loved ones' souls have made, but I understand that there's a higher purpose and decision behind so much of this. Um, and oh, that's lovely, Magnet Unicorn. You're saying I'm trying to keep my protective light going, help make the landing softer, like we did for him. And yeah, he did mention that also. Um, it definitely does help. With my own father, when he was last in hospital, he's 75. There was this realization that since he had just a small number of visitors, that I felt under a lot of pressure, but I knew that to visit often, but I knew that I had to balance things out. I still had to, fill my cup, and often imagining these things lasting for a long, long time can help prepare you for being more sustainable. I hope that helps you. How did you go on, Viviane?
Um, yes, so I when I focused on the energy, I saw a tall angel standing next to her grandparents,
Oh,
and I heard her father saying, "I see you, I hear you." And then the other, oh, I also saw an angel behind her, wrapping her with his wings and sending soothing energy to her heart. And her father also said, "Well, yeah, I know you're scared and worried, but that doesn't help you, and it doesn't help your grandparents." Um, and you need to take care of yourself, even if it's like 5 minutes a day to step away from, um, if you're a caregiver, if you step away from that, and even if it's just 5 minutes, just to do something that doesn't involve um, caring for someone else or thinking about someone else, just focusing on you. And
mhm.
we could be listening to a song and enjoying that, and feeling joy and happiness.
That's beautiful.
Hmm. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, Mango Unicorn says, yeah, dad's situation was unbalanced, and this one I feel like won't be because of the experience with him.
Mm-hmm.
Just respite time hard. Um, the other couple of encouraging messages was Marcus was referring back to his first introduction energetically, was saying, do ask him for help
Mm-hmm.
and talk to your grandma and gramps, assuming they're still on um, talking terms or aware of each other. Um, it can be really helpful for you in particular, Mango Unicorn, to bring awareness despite, or I don't mean despite people's beliefs, but taking into account other people's beliefs about a potential afterlife or not. For example, I was at a non-religious wedding on Saturday, and a passed over relative was described as being there in our hearts or being there in spirit. Um, and I feel there's a lot of widely accepted terms, that you can use, like, when you grandma and gramps, when you do pass over, please do remember, get in touch with Marcus. Um, and I'd also encourage, again, taking into account someone's belief system, um, to to offer them, if you choose to allow them to come into your energy, into your awareness after they pass. It can be a lovely way of keeping a relationship going after their body dies. I feel this is something we're all going to get encouraged to get more used to as people die. I have sadly, I have quite a few relatives and friends that are terminally ill. And I've said that to them. I've said, when you die, I would love to continue our relationship. And I give you permission to come and visit me, especially in the first few days, to make contact with me when you're ready. And whilst I'm grieving, because most of them do it unannounced. So it's lovely to have a conversation about it. And I feel we're gonna, as these worlds, that the veil between them thins, we'll start to get much more comfortable with this. Mango Unicorn says, when Dad's around, his song comes on the phone, Wildflowers with Tom Petty. Oh, that's beautiful. And yeah, somewhere I just can't remember what it's called now, but I have created videos of meditations about, inviting loved ones into this space. And it's not dissimilar to what I just did, placing your hand on your heart in a meditation space and asking them to come forward. Sometimes people use, an object to remind them of the energy of someone or the smell of something or clothes or whatever you feel comfortable with. But it can be a lovely way of bringing them back into your hearts. And I would say for anyone listening to this live and in the replay, any experience you have, every time you think of a loved one, every time they're in your heart, you're making a connection, a conscious connection with them and with their soul. And it's up to you how far you take that relationship, just like you would with any living human. I hope that helps you, Angry Unicorn. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm. Yes, thanks so much. Okay. Ready for another driver? Go ahead, sorry.
That's okay. I'll just double check that everyone's are ticked.
Mm-hmm.
We're good to go.
Okay. Selecting our next request.
Select the next request. Please say hello in the chat if your name is called. Beep, boop, beep, beep, boop. It's so much easier with my foot pedal doing this.
Yes. Diane. Hi, Diane. Diane is asking for energy clearing and healing. So please say hi in the chat, Diane. Confirm you're here. And I need a sip of water. Sip, sip, everyone. Hi, you're here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dan. Okay. A clearing and healing for Diane. Just asking Diane to step forward.
Mm-hmm.
I can. Diane's come forwards. Your guides have brought you through quite quickly. There's your right body seems affected by something. It's just trying to figure out what that is. Definitely across the right shoulder and arm and the right side of your body. What is this? Okay, there's an attachment in progress. I couldn't figure out why I couldn't really make out the right side of Diane's body. Probably there's something trying to attach to the right side of her.
I see something on her right shoulder. It's like a layer on her right shoulder.
Yeah, how far does it extend?
The way I'm seeing it goes, actually, it's the whole shoulder, then it goes to the elbow, up to the elbow on her right arm.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
She's saying she's had sore shoulder.
And neck for weeks now. On the right, wow.
Okay.
I've just surrounded Diane and this entity, so both of them with a protective bubble, because I don't yet know what this entity is. Not that I need to classify it per se. I don't know how risky it is for us and others. So that's it contained. Archangel Michael, can you take a look at this being? There's a few. I'm not sure these are are facts, but possibilities. This is my higher self saying
Mm.
this entity does appear that it's trying to pull you into a different dimension, which is really, well, it's both fascinating and quite grim. Which is why it reminds me of the right side of you just fading a little bit. Like there's aspects I can't quite make out. It's like you're being pulled into the fourth dimension. I don't really want to mess around, Archangel Michael. Can we remove this entity? Well, apparently, well, not apparently, according to Archangel Michael, this entity was attached to you to support healing. Um, and he's likening it to a leech where, initially people, may believe that a leech is pulling blood from you and taking the bad blood out and toxins. And yet, what this entity was doing may have been good to start with. He's saying it's like a healing entity that's turned bad, and it now wants to is trying to feed from you. Let's just see how I can remove this.
I also see on the same shoulder, behind the shoulder, there is this a part of it. There is like a long, like a pin. Um,
Like, is it going into the shoulder blade?
yes, and it's yeah, it's like a rod, like a long.
That is nasty. It's got such a tight grip, this thing. So I've just worked my way around between Diane and this attachment to help loosen it. I'm going to use some dragon light language to roar to help just shake it looser. And then just lifting up parts of it around the front of the shoulder. Okay. And gently taking this off. It's coming away much easier now. It's having a bit of a WTF moment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And for this protective bubble it placed around Diane, I'm now shifting this off to encapsulate the entity only. Making sure, is everything cut away from this entity, Viviane?
I see that is removed, but the skin now looks almost, yeah, it looks a bit raw now, that area from the where it was removed. The surface of the skin looks,
It reminds me of when you take a band-aid off and the skin is underneath not looking so happy. Like
yes.
needs a lot of air.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's bring some healing love energy into this. So it's bringing down a source of love energy from the highest dimension of source down through Diane's body, all the way through all of her chakras, and deep into earth, and then right across the body, head, neck, and shoulders on both sides, all the way out to the edges of your shoulders, down to your fingertips, all the way down your body to your toes. Releasing anything that doesn't serve your highest good. Anything else we need to do, Viviane?
Yeah, I think we're good.
Well, Diane was saying that'll explain why I'm all over the place mentally and emotionally.
Yeah, I was just going to select that. Wonderful.
Yeah, describe it was 77 across our in the chat. 81 is across both channels.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Dan, I would say that having that so that entity was so tightly gripped on you as well. It you know that feeling if I don't know, it feels like you're trying to sleep in a bedroom and there's someone else in the room and you know they're there. Like it wouldn't matter if they were, real third dimensional human or some sort of entity. Like it's so hard to sleep, right? Let alone if there's something in your body or attached to you, your body feels scared and is triggered into a fight or flight mode. Your body's like, what the it's like, what is going on? I am not happy. Whatever's going on, I'm not happy about it. Um, and yeah, it can cause, fatigue, it can cause sleep problems. Um, Never mind that entity, what it was doing, trying to pull you into a different dimension and draining your energy. Um, so yeah, that was a lot. Although it didn't take us a lot of time, it's a huge change for you. So please do drink plenty of water and get plenty of rest. And um, I would also recommend for you the 14-day spirit guide meditation for negative entity
I,
removal.
I have the link for the 14-day because Candy B asked and I just posted for her somewhere this year.
Is it the entity removal one?
The 14-day one I have.
Oh, that I have two 14-day ones. Sorry, they're
Oh,
both
okay.
days.
I have
Um, this is
the
14-day
challenge.
for the negative entity removal. I just put that in.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything you need to do to keep it away in the future? Um, yeah, like creating it for right now where you're most sensitive. So when something's taken off you, you're kind of at your most vulnerable. So that's why I always recommend starting just to be safe, starting a protective journey. So creating safe space around you each day, just like we do at the start of these sessions. Something I
Mm-hmm.
do every day. Um, and the 14-day spirit guide meditations for negative entity removals also help protect you during dream time. And y- you know, really what these do is they just set the intention, right? They're just getting you to set your own intention about your own sovereignty. And that's all you really need to protect yourself. Unfortunately, being human, I can vouch for this, is our intentions aren't always clear and are sometimes mixed. For example, the people we associate ourselves with, that we connect
Mm-hmm.
with, content we watch on TV, or ranging from horror movies to, beautiful meditations. Like these choices you make, even as simple as taking on terms and conditions that you don't read, or leaving open-ended agreements with people. These are the things that leave us the most vulnerable. These It's not really these entities that are super powerful. It's us that are super inconsistent with our sovereignty. So I hope that helps then.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Uh, I don't know. Is it me or you who chooses next?
Oh, it's you. And I
Yay.
want to say a quick thank you to Justine for her comments.
Oh,
Uh, let's see if I can find about a reading. Lovely, lovely. And thank you all for posting your request in caps.
so are you pulling up a comment?
Yeah, it's I'm getting close to finding. There's so many, but it's wonderful that we have so many here. It's from Justine. Okay, right here. Oops. And I see Garnet is here too. I hope you're feeling much better since last week. Okay.
And thank you for
Okay.
subbing to John Binney's channel,
Yeah.
Essence of the Moon.
Thank you so
Or-
much, Justine. Justine saying I have to say I had a wonderful, excellent two cat healing communication in Reiki, and my cat is so relaxed and it's beautiful. Thank you so much. It was so wonderful to connect with you, Justine, and your lovely cats.
I
Thank
just
you.
I just had this really, I don't know if this is a brilliant idea or an awful idea, but it's funny either way, which was when you're reading that out, I just imagine these little two cat paws coming up doing Reiki. So it's like, I'm going to teach my cat to do Reiki. It's like,
Oh, that's so
meow,
cute.
meow, meow. That would be amazing. If you could teach
Purr.
Hatch how to do Reiki or quantum healing, that would be gold dust. But that what a lovely testimonial. It's so beautiful.
Yes, thank you, Justine. All right, so John is ready. Sorry, it took a lot of time to find the
That's
coin,
okay.
but ready for
Well
you.
worth it.
Mm-hmm.
And please do, perhaps while I'm looking, please feel free to put your link for people to book you, Viviane. Okay, choosing the next request. Okay. JR, let us know if you're here. Thank you for your request. Just asking the chat as well. And you're asking for a clearing and a message from Spirit. Justine says, yes, your beautiful website, Milkshake. That's right.
And yes, JR, say hi in the chat. I believe you're here. Just confirm, please. No, JR.
Any sign of JR? Looking for JR. No. Oops. Sorry. That was my fault. Okay, no sign of JR. So let's move
Mm-hmm.
on to the next person. Choosing the next request. Rocks. I think this was just posted, so we're thereabouts.
Mm-hmm.
Are you still here, Rocks? Yes.
Yes.
You just said, how are you all?
And you only need to post once, please. And then we make sure that you're here. So thank you. Rocks.
Apologies for. I'm just messaging a friend I'm about to visit right after the live stream. Just 1 second.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'm making sure that I have all the requests. And again, just post in caps, please. And you only need to post once. And we have your requests checked. All right. Reading, been doing a lot of work for God, the rocks. Okay.
So we're reading. I'm showing your hair, Rocks. I don't believe I've ever seen a photo of you. I was showing your hair as being long and straight and down, like dark, long and straight, and coming down to about here, like really, really straight. And I was asking, why am I being shown Rox's hair? And said, well, the first message is um, it's remembrance of lifetimes where you've had increased levels of sensitivity beyond what you have now, and your hair was shown as you're a Native American, and you had you grew your hair because you enjoyed the increased sensitivity, the feeling of energy, receiving of energy through your hair. And the other aspect of it is a connection with your your self-care. So there's this, I don't know what length your hair is, right? That's not so important. But just bringing awareness to knowing this is the key message is that as you bring your attention to your self-care and your self-love, you will dramatically increase your sensitivity. Um, and I use the word sensitivity with all the superpower that it yields, and encourage us away from the fear sometimes we have. Sometimes people say, "Oh, I'm so sensitive," or "Oh, you're too sensitive." Like in our work, Viviane and I's work, and perhaps in yours too, Rocks, it is a
Mm-hmm.
superpower. And really, what we're learning is how to have strong sovereignty, um, and feel safe to open up. And so, yeah, really cultivating your self care will really help with your sensitivity. Um, you're saying, "Yes, that's that's my hair, lol." Remembrance, yes. I've been using my crown light a lot, merging my root chakra and crown light to heart. Oh, that's lovely. How about you, Viviani?
Wonderful. I saw a glowing light behind her, and and then I saw books. It looked like there was like a conveyor belt with books, and then there were like four books moving towards her, and then she would picked up book by book and placed close to her, and it just integrated into her body,
Mhm.
and it was just like showing that all this new learning that she's integrating, and with that she'll be sharing that sharing all this new knowledge as part of her work, as part of her current work that she's doing.
Wonderful.
Just manifesting today to lock in my higher self. And the movement of the books coming to her, and then the integration was very fast. It's like to say, I saw four books, but it was one after the other. She was integrating all that knowledge very fast. So that's exciting, rocks.
You can see why you need so much self-love. You'll
Hmm.
need it to integrate all this wisdom and knowledge. How exciting.
Yes, yes. Hmm. Wonderful. Yes. All right, it's my turn now. Select our next. Yes, I work for Source and Only Source. That's what Rocks wrote there.
Fantastic.
Oops, make sure I'm on the right side here. Check choose our next.
Viviane is choosing your next request. Please say hello in the chat if your name is called. All requests in capitals, please.
This is for Edward Kenneth.
Yeah, let us know. Edward, are you here? Edward Kenneth, are you here?
I am Lulu. I have your question already.
Um, yeah. So Edward Kenneth is here. First
Thank
time
you.
requesting Viv and Viv, Viviane and John on these shows. Could I please get an energy clearing? Last week energy was crazy. Feel hungover. Please and thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I felt hungover yesterday, even though I hadn't drunk in many years because I was at a wonderful wedding dancing. It was a 10-hour wedding. It was wonderful. So let's ask Edward step forwards, his guides, see how we can help with the clearing. Around Edward's auric field is it's an energy storm. It's a storm of chaotic energy. Some sparkles in there. It's this flowing. There's a direction to it as well. It's diagonal coming down the right shoulder. So from right to left. And when I first asked what this is, I'm really feeling that my crown chakra. It makes you so dizzy. This. Oh, it's okay. And you were saying, right? We said I feel hungover. Um, this is this energy needs released, and it appears to be a grounding problem. At least this energy I'm looking at. Let me know. I can start working on the auric field.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what have you found, Viviane?
Yeah, I'm pulled to the heart and the solar plexus right now.
Cool. I'm just opening up the root chakra to connect into earth, and then releasing this energy down. It has to come all the way down through the chakras, so I'll just be quickly going through these.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And just encouraging your body to ground this into earth, to release anything that no longer serves your highest good, to anchor yourself into earth and strengthen your heart connection, your root chakra connection into planets. It's clear it's going to take a bit of time for you, Edward, for your discombobulated hungover feeling to clear.
Mm-hmm.
So please do walk, like go outside barefoot if you can. And by grounding, we mean standing on the ground, imagining yourself, for example, as a cup of water, and then releasing anything all the way down through your body deep into the earth. And you can be on grass, mud, water, sand, stone, even if you're out on concrete or asphalt, whatever. And it's helpful if you can't do that. You can do all this within your home. Just imagine that connection deep into the earth as you release this energy. And Edward was just saying they had an instant headache. Oh, sorry, that's not Edward. Rub my eyes. That's
Mm-hmm.
Essence of the Moon. Okay. And how's the hug a tree as well? Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Haven't done enough grounding lately. That's right, Edward. There's a lot. You see the human resonance charts. They're like these big roller coasters of calm, and then whoa, these huge energies coming in. Um, so yeah, regular grounding practice, and also pay attention to your feet. If your feet feel achy, and you're like, what is it, feet? Why are you doing that? What are you trying to call me to? And that can be a sign, as well as your crown going. I can only describe it as like this kind of nauseous, like dizzy, swirling feeling.
I'm feeling a lot of pressure on the front of my heart and the solar plexus to bombing the heart space. And the solar plexus almost feels like a bit of indigestion.
Mhm.
This and the top of the chest feels like a bit of a heartburn because of this pressure. I'm asking Archangel Michael to assist me with clearing that energy.
Yeah, Edward says been feeling it there as well last couple of days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I removed. It feels better to me now. And ran golden light through your body, Edward, and grounded the energy.
Wonderful.
So yeah, please continue to ground your energy and drink water to help move this energy.
It's funny, Jules Niner was saying I use John's breathing videos to help calm my chaotic mind. And I'm guessing that's my hi, it's John videos in the mornings. And it's funny,
Mm-hmm.
this morning I was just guided to the way the sunlight falls through my garden that I
Mm-hmm.
better the videos always feel better on the grass. So I took my socks off and I was standing on the grass, and after the video, I was like, I think I just grounded. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, so I did feel guided to do that. It's like, often there's a good reason why it felt a little better afterwards. So yeah, definitely recommend grounding. Um, we're gonna do a really quick one before we finish today.
Sure.
Um, so let's put some music on. It's my turn to choose.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, beep. Okay, Whitney Dion, let us know if you're here. You're here. Whitney Dion. You're asking about spirit babies, any messages, and conceiving. Yep, Whitney's here. Fantastic. Thank you for answering. So yeah, let's see. You're asking about when we will conceive, and any messages from
Mm-hmm.
the souls of your babies. It's really lovely. I'm being shown you, Whitney, and then your partner, you're sitting down and your partner's got your arm around your shoulders, and then I'm seeing your womb, um, and there's this message beginning to be shared of how you're cultivating your energy. There is a you could describe it. We often describe um, events, milestones, timelines in time. Would give like a date and time, and your higher self is saying it's a nurturing frequency. It's a readiness of your energy to be able to conceive. And so just that frequency, once you're feeling safe, and your higher self is saying, when my nest feels safe, I will conceive. And this applies to both your body, your heart, and also your home. It feels really close to me. So nurturing yourself, your self-care, decluttering your home, um, and preparations for your babies. I'm just asking if is there anything about the souls that may be choosing at this time to be conceived? your your guides say there's a bit of a queue, and that's really lovely. There's a queue of souls that would love to take the opportunity to be your child. Um, they're in the. I'm not going to use this as a time frame because I actually feel it's a lot sooner. But there is at least one soul in a. Um, I describe it as a negotiation phase where the soul is busy looking at you and your partner and home and the things that are going on in your life, and the soul, it's a blueprint where the soul's looking at, oh, okay, what's the blueprint for this lifetime, what's going to happen in this lifetime, and they're busy forming their own spirit guides, inviting their own spirit guides from different lifetimes to come and support them. So that's in this kind of review, this pre-life review. So it's, yeah, it definitely feels very close, and that's so exciting.
Hmm.
How about you, Viviane?
Nice. Hi, Whitney. What I saw for you is a pink light extending from your heart and going up through the sky. And then at the end of this pink light, there's a baby connected to it. And the baby's smiling with open arms. It was just beautiful, just a beautiful vision. And so, yeah, there's that connection there with that baby, they're ready already. And then I heard divine timing, but it didn't feel like you'd be a long time waiting. But yeah, that's what I got. Um,
Fabulous.
so yeah, I hope it helps you.
Yeah, best of luck with your conception. It's so exciting, and yeah, please do continue to cultivate your feelings of safety and
Mm-hmm.
um, your happiness and a nice clear home. They'll really help. Okay, well, that's all we have time for today. Thank you so much, everyone. We'll
Mm-hmm.
be back here next on Monday. We're typically Mondays and Thursdays, but this week's a bit different for me. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, please do feel free to take a look at Viviane's channel, website, my own website, and if our work resonates with you, why not uh, book one of us for or both of us for
Mm-hmm.
for separate one-to-one sessions. So I'll bring our session to an end, thanking our guides, our higher selves, our archangels, every soul that's participated in today's session, asking you to step outside of the session space and remain in your individual protective bubbles for as long as you choose. As I close the session space down to return to source or never return here again. And please get plenty of rest, drink plenty of water, and take good care of yourselves. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. See you soon.
Thank you all. Bye, everyone.
Goodbye. Thank you.